Hi, I'm Deanna with Caterpillar, and today we are live at CONEXPO 2017. I'm currently on the Gold Lot, and we have two very special guests with us today. The Cat Racing crew just made their first trip through the North Hall, and now they're joining us out here, and we're going to ask them quite a few questions. I'm really excited to get to know what you thought of the North Hall, and then also hear a little bit about what you got going on this weekend. So I've got Luke Lambert, who's the crew chief, and also Ryan Newman, who's the driver. Guys, it's really great to have you here today.
Thank you guys for having us.
So, as I mentioned, you just went through the North Hall. You got to see the whole 60,000 square feet of the Cat exhibit. Tell me, what was the coolest part?
Just seeing all the different machines kind of all in one place. It's really impressive to see the scale of that many pieces of equipment and all the different things that Cat makes. Just seeing it all in one place is what I enjoyed the most.
Now, I know you both kind of have an engineering background, so I imagine some of this is particularly interesting to you. Ryan, what did you think was kind of the coolest part of the North Hall?
Just the way the technology is used with, like even the motor grader. I mean, it's all GPS coordinates, not even a steering wheel inside it anymore. It's just joystick driven and things like that are just, it's crazy. I mean, I'm not in that business, but I've seen enough of it to know how much it's changed over the past 20, 30 years. So the incorporation of technology and fuel savings and things like that is just phenomenal when you hear some of the numbers.
And you know what's really cool is we've learned kind of over the last 10 years that technology is really important to our customers, and they're really starting to leverage Cat Connect technology. Do you use a lot of data and monitoring in your space as well?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, in racing, everything is about getting a competitive advantage ahead of your competitors, the guys we race against every week. So we have to rely on technology to survive and to compete. So a lot of the things that we do in our sport to get better every week is very similar to what Caterpillar allows its customers to do to gain a competitive advantage in the construction space.
You know, a really cool technology tool Cat just recently came out with is the S60 thermal imaging phone, and I believe I saw an article where you were utilizing that as well.
Yeah, we use it on the race team all the time. It's really awesome that you can have that much thermal imaging technology in a rugged, small, lightweight piece that we can use at the racetrack. We'll use it to look at tires. We'll look inside the cabin of the race car and see what kind of temperatures we've got on the surfaces around the driver, and just anything we want to measure really quickly and easily, it's nice to use that.
So, as you guys are engineers and kind of fans of this space, and this is the 25th anniversary of Cat Racing, I got to ask, what's your favorite piece of Cat equipment?
I still think the motor graders is the coolest looking piece. I mean, it's I think that the CTLs are probably the most versatile and probably seen by more people because not everybody goes to a quarry or a mine or places like that. But just the mass of some of the equipment is pretty crazy.
And I know previously you have used the command for dozing where you operated the dozer that was, 1,400 miles away. Is that at all similar to driving the car, or is it vastly different?
I hope they don't replace me with and I know that's probably not the right answer, but I hope they don't replace me with somebody that can drive it from the grandstands. But, the technology and as we talked to somebody earlier, what they're doing with some of the veterans out there to use that technology and give people, an opportunity is really awesome. And just to see how precise you could actually be with joysticks from miles away, driven wirelessly is it's amazing.
Now, I mentioned it was the 25th anniversary. I think your car is typically black, and this year the color scheme has changed. Do they take your input on that at all, or do they just do it and then show up with a white car?
We certainly had a little input on it. We got to see some of the initial renderings of what the different designs were, and ultimately the one that they picked was one of our favorites as well.
Awesome. Now, I mentioned that you guys came here to CONEXPO. It was your first trip, but it's not the only reason you're in town this weekend. I think there's business to attend to as well. So what's going on for you this weekend? Yeah,
so this weekend we have our Las Vegas race at the Speedway on Sunday. So starting tomorrow, we'll work on practicing for qualifying tomorrow evening and get ready for the race on Sunday.
We had a little Cat fan here yesterday, and he got to climb in the car and test it out. And he asked me, what is the top speed of the car on the track? And I unfortunately didn't have the answer, so maybe if he's watching today, can you fill him in?
It's as fast as I can make it go. It's usually about at Vegas anyway, it's usually about 207, 208 miles an hour going into turn one.
Awesome. Well, I think you guys are going to mess around out here a little bit more, use some of the remote task technology. I really appreciate you being here. If there are any questions online, we'll be happy to answer those as they come in as well. Good luck this weekend. It was so nice to meet you. Guys, if you want more information on the Cat Racing, you can always find it on cat.com. Thanks for joining. You want to start the car?